does though. I
You're
also
doing what
left the
all those
group
other
because
people are
Okay,
doing.
okay, hold on. Leah,
okay, this is not a
how do
constructive
you feel right
conversation if
now?
you just immediately
What'd you say?
dismiss everything I say.
I was
What'd you say?
saying, how do you feel, Leah, right now? Let's keep it a
Honestly,
little bit with Leah and John so they can have some closure.
I honestly feel like your behavior is way too flirtatious and you may be comfortable with that and you may not be aware of that. And like I said, I am in a relationship and these comments were still happening stating like you offering your number, you something about kissing your cousin or juice or something like that. And that's why I deleted
Oh,
you
Jesus.
or something like that. I honestly
Yeah.
don't know. But I just felt like the behavior was
Okay,
too
what do you
flirtatious.
think he can do to fix that? Is there something he could do, or are we not able
Um,
to do it
Not
anymore?
honestly, not really, because if I feel like I say something, see, like I said, it's like you can tell someone something, but it's up to them to change that behavior. So, I mean, I can give my opinion on the situation, but it's
Right.
up to them to see how they change it. And honestly, I feel like everyone just said, like, they just had a certain opinion about it. And especially Curtis,
Right.
he was like, oh, I
Yeah.
don't think that happened, but I don't know. Like, honestly, everyone's gonna have a certain opinion about it. I don't know what to say anymore because I'm just so done with the situation. But that's why I left the group because I was like, since they feel so strong about what I had to say and they're not gonna be understanding, what's the fuck a point me being in a damn group?
I was just
Like, I'm supposed
thinking
to have
though.
fun. I'm not gonna sit there and be
Right.
sweaty. And
I just think it was more
yeah.
like saying it in the group and not just going to the other admin about it.
But isn't there a rule also on the group stating that if you're gonna message someone, ask for permission? And there's been a couple times
Not the
where
admin.
people in the group have received a message without being asked permission as well. And then also, Excuse Me was telling me that after she said something regarding the behavior, you went and messaged her wife stating you should do better. Like, what kind of behavior
That
is
wasn't me, that
that?
was Jordan.
Or Jordan. So
Messaged
I
her
don't.
wife, you can do better about her
Oh, that's
relationship.
a whole different situation.
No, but it's something regarding the behavior you guys should probably look into with the group members.
No,
Because it's
no.
kind of like toxic
She
behavior,
was
because how is it
forcing
a
her girlfriend not
different...
allowed to play with other guys or anything like that. But she's not supposed
Uh,
to.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say anymore, but I just feel like the behavior is way too flirtatious and you're aware of it and you're still doing it.
I didn't do
And
it
for
And
all of
tonight.
this...
those girls, all of those people in the
No,
chat saying,
but the reason why you didn't do it tonight is because we're mentioning it to you.
No, I just never
Eh,
knew what the line was to cross with you.
Well,
right, that's why she set a boundary, and then everyone attacked her for setting that boundary.
But she should have went to the admin, not saying it in front
who...
of a group of people.
Even if I went to the admin, just look at how everyone responded when I had said
Why is
I
she
something.
gotta go because my baby girl is waking up.
Yeah,
why
but
is she not allowed to say something in public about your behavior if she has an issue
Because
about it?
that's
Because you
starting
want
a
to keep
whole
everything?
can of worms.
No, because
Then
you want to keep
everybody's going,
everything behind closed
excuse me,
doors
I
so
don't
you
know
can't
who the
take
fuck you're mad
accountability
at,
for it.
but it ain't me.
Why am
But
I not
yeah.
allowed to express my opinion? Why do you
You're
keep
not,
shutting
you
me
sound
down?
so, like, nobody did
I
anything
mean,
to you
Talking?
wrong.
honestly, that's all I
Once
have
you
to
left,
say is just like,
okay.
I feel like even if I brought it to someone privately, just look at how everyone responded publicly to what I said. Everyone had a specific opinion about it. And aren't you one of the main admins in the fucking group?
It's my group.
Exactly. So I brought it to the group so everyone can see how I felt regarding the situation. And all I put was just like, hey, I felt like this needs improvement since I'm part of the group. And I was playing with most people in the group chat. So I'm like, hey, this could be for improvement. And people took it the wrong way. So yeah, I don't know. And it's like when something is brought up regarding the situation, a lot of people get defensive in that group.
It's not even that they get defensive. The person bringing up an issue immediately gets blocked, banned, and kicked. nobody's allowed to have a different
Who
opinion.
got kicked and banned?
Banana got kicked after he
Because
stated
did you
how
read all the
I-
messages he even said?
Yeah, I read what he said, and all
Again,
he
he had a
stated,
different opinion than you, so you kicked him.
all he
Again,
stated
it wasn't
was
for Sweat
that
at all. He cares about his
I-
KD more than staying with his team.
He
it
cares
was-
about you not going AFK every 5 seconds. He wants to play the game with people who actually play the game, not with people who just
They
sit
had
in
no
the car.
microphone. It was boring as shit. It got quiet. I got tired.
I have a question then. So if you were going AFK, when the times that I've experienced you going AFK, how come we can still hear you texting on your phone or your computer?
You're clicky
If you're
clacky, click,
AFK.
click, click, click.
And it's pretty loud to hear it.
And it's all the time.
Okay. I'm answering somebody back to us in the group chat.
Yeah,
do
then
you
don't
mean?
play the game.
All Banana's
Just 'cause
point
I
was
was sad.
stating that,
Doesn't
and
make
someone
sense.
else had stated this, Zombie had agreed in the group chat. You can like go back and look at all the messages. She was saying that like there's times you go AFK. Banana brought up how you've gone AFK and he was just trying to play the game and how he could have the spot for somebody else. That's all he brought up. And then he got kicked from the
Right.
group. It was nothing regard his,
Nobody even
um,
invited him. We invited Freya and he just always joins along and then he joined.
because
Why
the
is
reason
that
why
a problem?
He
Every
doesn't stay
everyone's
with
allowed to
the
bring
team.
other people.
the reason why they joined together is because they're a couple, just like me and Grecia, how we play together,
I know.
or Hex. So it's like automatically, even if it's just Freya, that's her partner. He's gonna join as well. So it shouldn't even matter if whoever invited him.
But
No,
then somebody
because
has
he
to
only
sit out
wants
and
new
rotate.
members if it's women.
And then not only that,
Ah, see,
like-
see, you didn't need to say that. Wow. Okay, excuse me, grow up. Okay.
say what? Say what?
Because they're women?
I'm calling him out that the only reason he doesn't want Reese in there is because it's not a woman. That's
Right.
literally the only reason he's pissed off about another man joining his group.
Who's pissed off? Somebody has to sit out, and then I'll have to sit out, and I just invited Gretz to play. But- So then how is that fair? And I get
How
better
is it
along
fair
with
that
him?
you're excluding Reese?
Excluding him, it's not for him, the chat. You can tell.
You could tell why, because it's nothing but women, because you only include women?
Oh my god. Just because you keep saying that doesn't mean it's true.
You're not giving me a better reason why he's not invited
I
to
don't
the
need to
chat.
give you any reason. You left, you're gone.
The reason why she left the group because the group is too chaotic and it feels like it needs some work as a group, honestly. That's the
Right.
reason why she
And
And
left.
she
Hella
felt like
talk- I-
everybody was attacking you, and she had to speak
They
up
were.
for you.
They were.
I left
They
because
weren't
I didn't
attacking
like
you.
how the group mentality.
They-
They were.
Nobody was
They-
attacking each other at all.
I wouldn't.
They
I wouldn't use the
100% were.
term attacking, but they probably disagreed
Exactly.
with
There
me.
you go.
And hold
There
on,
you
they probably disagreed with me, and they stated the behavior was not true. But there's true behavior. I
Even
mean,
if he didn't
yeah.
intend it a certain way, it still came across to Leah that way, and she was setting a boundary. Whether you meant it one way or the other, she was setting a boundary, and everyone came at her for it.
And she should have told me that, no?
She did. That's literally what I just said. She set a boundary with you, and everyone attacked
In the
her
middle of
for
the
it.
group. Yes, in the middle
So
of
what if it
everybody.
was in the middle of the group or not?
yeah, I just didn't agree with how Demon reacted to this situation. And yeah, I mean, like I said, the group needs some work. If you're gonna have a group like to have fun and like just
Don't be
play
so
the game
toxic.
and not be sweaty, like it needs some work. That's pretty much it.
Okay. And you do read in the rules at the beginning that it's dark humor and, you know, that lines are going to be crossed. Trigger words are always going to be said, right?
What about the group? What about the group rules?
He said that just because in the group rules it says that dark humor is to be expected and lines are bound to be crossed, that you're not allowed to set boundaries. Because that's just how
That's
he
not what
is.
I'm saying.
That's exactly what you just
See,
said.
it's
mean,
just the way she's going about it is so wrong.
What did you say, John? What did you say about the group rules?
That is dark humor?
There's two different things. There's dark humor,
Right.
and then there's flirtatious behavior. That is not dark humor.
How would that
And
be
some people are.
flirtatious? How
I
is
mean,
it
have you
flirtatious? I'm
seen?
just wondering.
How is it?
I don't
So,
like you or attracted to you, nothing
I
like
mean,
that. I'm just saying it out loud.
honestly, you said, like, even when I called Grecia Pookie, you're like, ooh, she's calling me Pookie. That's
So
flirtatious.
what? You see how small that is?
You see, that's the thing.
But it doesn't
No,
matter.
hold on,
Is she-
hey, excuse me. Hold on, girl. Wait a minute. So you said, so what? So when I'm stating how I
Right.
felt, you're like, so what? And that's how a lot of people felt about the situation.
Instead of validating her
So-
feelings.
That's what I mean. That's why we're so feeling a certain way about the situation, and that's why a lot of people in your group chat left because of that type of behavior.
Who left?
So you're like,
Nobody even left.
so
We've literally given you so many examples of everyone who's left or
And
been
that's-
kicked.
Who?
That's-
There's still
because
over 200 people in there. Who am I worried about?
and not only that,
Fuck.
you
I had to mute her, I'm sorry. If she just said fuck you, I'm pretty sure. But Jordan and all them are gonna start a whole bunch of shit over there and say whatever they need to about girls and pedophiles, Leah. This is
mean-
all going off the wrong way and stuff like that, but wow.
it's not going the wrong way. It's just
It
you're
is.
disagreeing with it
I'm
and you're ignoring the behavior because you're like, so what? Yeah, whatever. It's dark humor behavior. It's not
You
crossing a
guys have literally
boundary.
said jokes worse than that. Why is this just coming up now?
We only have been playing together for a short amount of time, and I've had to take in all this behavior and
Since day
see
one, 'cause
how
I already
I
knew
feel
on day
about
one
it.
you didn't like me. That's why I was trying to go towards Gretzky and say,
What made you feel like I didn't like you
oh, that's
since
come
day
on.
one?
If only I could watch my recording, something happened to where you and I just kind of went off our own ways after the first
You
time.
want to
couple
know
times.
why we went our own ways, and apparently you didn't think that I didn't like you, is because there's a boundary.
Right.
There is that boundary, and that's how you think I didn't like you, but I actually had fun playing with you until this behavior started popping up. Because I'm in a relationship, and
Right,
people who are in
and
a
I
relationship,
respect it,
and
nor
now
do
listen
I
to
want
this.
to. Okay.
There's people who are going to be in a relationship and they're more laid back than me, but I'm not like that. And so, I mean, it wasn't that I didn't even like you. It's just behavior. You're too flirty.
Okay, then let me talk to your partner and apologize to them then.
She's not here. Why do you need to even speak to my partner in the first place?
Because if it offended you, then it should offend her.
Honestly, I don't feel like you need to speak to my partner at all. Because he wasn't even part in this situation. I'm not even bringing up how it offended him. But it did. I just felt uncomfortable
Damn.
with that.
Wouldn't I talk to him the same way that I talk to you though? I talk to the
As my
guys the same
partner.
way.
Even if you did, is he even in the group chat? No, he's
I
not.
don't know. I
Have
don't
you
know
spoke
his
to
name.
him? I'm trying to explain to you. Is he in the group chat? No. Have you spoke to him? No. So there's no need for you to speak to him in the first place. So there's no need for you to apologize to him.
So I'm back.
Welcome back.
I know I'm lactose intolerant, but that shit is too good not to eat. I had cream cheese and a bagel. Okay, any progress, you guys?
Not really, because I had stated how I felt that when I called you Pookie, I didn't really feel comfortable with it, and he was like, so what? And he said there's dark humor in the chat and boundaries are possibly going to be crossed because of the dark humor,
Okay.
and it's stated in the group rules.
When she called you puke, I had a mute. Excuse me, because she said fuck you.
She didn't say fuck you. She was just calling you out on your behavior
It's okay.
that you're not used to being called out on, and you felt offended, and you didn't want to hear it,
Okay.
so you muted her.
I've been
Like,
having this
okay,
chat
so
go
let's
for 3 or 4 years.
agree.
This has happened already before. Like,
But
Like something like this, drama like this. That's why I'm just so like the whole when she called you Pookie and stuff like that. I was literally just joking. The
you're
fact that you took
joking.
offense to it, just I said it
So
out
I'm
loud. I
gonna
didn't
tell
mean
you
it
one
towards you.
fucking thing, John. I'm gonna tell you one fucking last thing. You're
Okay.
joking about the fucking situation, saying that Pookie is not a big fucking deal, but to
It's
me it's
not.
because I'm in a motherfucking relationship and you're still doing the fucking behavior that's offensive to me, and it's like you don't think anything's wrong with it, and I'm just baffled. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't. And if I was to play with him, I would be calling him the same thing and just messing around with him. I don't understand.
But he's not in the fucking group in the
Okay,
first
okay,
place.
let's use somebody else's boyfriend for example or something like that.
I don't think we need to use any example. I think at the end of the day, the group that you have needs to be checked. And you can either stay here and accept that we're trying to explain to you regarding the situation, or you
Gracie,
can
maybe you
leave.
can explain to me the right way though. Gracie, you're gonna have to explain it to me in much
I
easier
think
terms than this, because this is,
okay. So what I
like,
am understanding is
please.
Leah is very upset with the fact that the flirting and stuff that's going on
Okay,
was addressed in the group,
right,
but taken lightly, like if it wasn't as important as she tried to make it sound, and just brushing off the fact that she tried to ask for advice or help from other people and she got, isolated and she felt the need to leave the group where we have actually found pretty good players thanks to John's group, people that are fun to play with and stuff.
right.
And she's just wanting to say that she didn't feel comfortable with the side comments and stuff, and
Okay,
maybe John could have been better in explaining that if he does go far to use certain phrases
right,
or let him be aware of it, because he on his side he's saying that he does it so often that it's like natural to him to be that way, but I don't think he's understanding that
right.
Ria is.
I have them both muted, Gracie. I can only hear you right now. Oh, did she just get disconnected? Uh, Gracie? It went quiet. Oh, I don't understand. Is it the Wi-Fi? Let me go check the.
Was I muted? Okay. My Wi-Fi like took me out. Yeah, my Wi-Fi took me out, and I was like, wait, I was talking.
Welcome back.
Okay,
Okay, I have them muted, but I can talk to you privately without somebody yelling in my ear.
so I think Leah is too upset still and doesn't want to play with John anymore. Just I guess there's no fixing it based on what I'm hearing, and I see why. So it's just a thing about better communication and trying not to. Let's see.
You're okay, Gracie. Just explain it as best as you can for me to at least understand it.
Yeah, just Leah's upset that she wasn't heard and she got thrown under the bus by everyone because they know you and she's still a new member, was a new member of the group. And just how Excuse Me kind of explained that part too, that it's not fair that when someone's saying, oh, stop this or that, that is us. But I feel like it also has to do with him playing with a bunch of people and not remembering who to. So you kind of have to also remind them and be like, Pineapple, or let him know.
And I think that's
But
what
yeah,
she meant by me texting her privately. Because I texted her that, would I sometimes have to text you that we have to pineapple this person because their microphone or something like that?
Yeah,
She
but I
also
think
said
that I think Leah's too upset with the whole situation to keep playing.
she shouldn't be. I'm trying to understand, but
And it's understandable because
oh, you cut it out.
Leah wants to know if she got muted or not, so she could ask you something.
Well, they're just yelling at me, Gretzy, but I need you to understand it where everything's at a cool, like, calm head and stuff like that. I can understand
Tony, are you
everything
gonna
you're saying.
yell?
They're both doing it. I couldn't.
Okay, she said she's not gonna yell, so if you can unmute her.
Can't you just be our mediator, please? Listen, Gretzy, I don't know if I ever told you this.
At him.
Huh? Well, that too.
She just cussed him out.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's.
Nobody on my stream can hear that or nothing, but I just want you to know something. My old best friend from high school, when I had my my crazy ex-baby mama about 3 or 4 years ago, she had slept with my best friend, so you know my trust in guys have always been bad.
Okay, that's a little going off topic here, but that's horrible that happened to you. I feel
irrelevant.
that, but
It's irrelevant.
I'm trying to help the bestie here.
I know, but they're talking still, and I'm trying to talk to you, and
so then I have like 3 people talking at me at the same time.
I know. I'm sorry.
Leah says, unmute her, please.
Okay, what?
I added please. She said, just tell him to unmute me. Leah, you're not gonna go psycho, right?
They already were. They were going. They were getting. You could feel it.
No. Okay. Oh.
Now it's cutting in and out.
Is she still muted? She asked. She said, hola, am I still muted?
Shouldn't be.
Okay, hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, should
testing,
be. Yeah.
Testing.
So I don't think Grecia should have to be a mediator because we're all adults here. And she shouldn't have to re-explain anything because she's here, you're here, I'm here. And at the end of the day, I will not be adding you back. I will not be hold on. Sorry, girl. Give me a second. I will not be adding you back. I will not be playing with you again.
Okay.
In Fortnite. I will not be joining the group chat because I have explained everything about how I felt about the situation. And it's like you're still questioning it. You're still asking for an explanation with Grecia. And just like not taking it how we would expect you to take the explanation and just like I don't know. So I feel like there's no point in explaining anything because I've explained it multiple times. The first time was in the group chat. The second time was in the voice chat, and then when we're in the voice chat, I had to re-explain my stuff. And then when we were talking to you about it, we got muted. So you won't be hearing from me again. You'll probably hear from Grecia maybe or anyone else in the group, but not from me. That's all I had to say. And yeah, you should work on your group. It's pretty toxic. And I'm not.
Okay, that's enough of that. You there, Gretzy?
Did you get all that, John?
Yeah, and basically you can't fix what's been broken. But like I said, Gretzy, you could have explained it way better to me.
So,
Are you there? Oh, Gretzy. Well, that's because I was trying to tell you something, so maybe you can explain it out loud, but I still couldn't say anything.
okay.
I'm saying, like I said, I've already apologized 20 times and said I wouldn't do it again, but I get it, there's no fixing it. My group chat has been there for years, and I get it. I was too used to that behavior,
Wait, when
but
did you apologize to her? Did you tell her when I was gone, or did you message her? Because my Wi-Fi is acting up, so I don't know if I missed.
mm, yeah, you were here. I always started off the whole entire speech. That was the first thing I said.
Oh,
Yeah, remember?
okay. Well, Leah won't be back in the group. She already left. I don't think you have Leah or Maylee as friends.
Who?
Excuse me.
Oh no, because that was just a whole nother can of worms that was open. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to talk through you because the way they're going about it, they're just getting all like blood's boiling. Arr.
Hmm.
I want to go kill some people, and we could be talking about this. But I understand. It's okay. Yeah, and I'm sorry to put you in the middle of this. All right, just
Oh,
yeah. There's so much more that could have been fixed here. But
okay.
all right, you just have a good night.
All right, John. Good night.
Not you. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let's see if we can record that.